I already knew that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested.
Oprah Winfrey ties to sex trafficking through convicted molester John of God.
I'm trying to say this to my friends who had children. You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good.
And Tom Hanks and Oprah.
How dirty do you think Oprah is?
I think she's as dirty as what falls out of her.
Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential and respected figures globally, has built a massive empire through her talk show, philanthropy, and media ventures. However, recent troubling allegations have raised serious questions about her past connections and associations. These revelations have led many to question how much we truly know about Oprah today. Ally Carter, a woman who claims to have been a victim of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, has come forward with explosive allegations. According to Carter, Oprah Winfrey is not only connected to Diddy, but is also allegedly involved in human trafficking activities. These claims have sparked intense controversy, forcing the public to reconsider Oprah's image as a beloved media mogul. While Oprah has long been seen as a symbol of empowerment and success, these new allegations challenge the narrative of her carefully curated public persona, leaving many to question the truth behind her rise to...
I already knew that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening. We gotta go and tie up some things and then we'll be back. But we gotta move. Because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything. It just disturbs our peace one more time and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims. Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy talking bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it. When you feel it, you can actually hear it.
How much Oprah knew about his activities at the time, the association has raised serious questions. This connection, along with others, has added to growing concerns about the individuals Oprah has associated with throughout her career.
Oprah Winfrey ties to sex trafficking through convicted molester John of God. Now, this guy's crazy. I actually get a few chills from the story. I done extra research into John of God, doing a few more articles, and this guy's connected to some supernatural entity or something. Like there's something going on. Anyway, Oprah Winfrey and her BFF. The man in this photo is, quote, John of God. Oprah promoted him as a miracle healer. This man kept women chained to impregnate so he could sell their babies for organs. Adrenochrome harvesting for sex trafficking, for satanic sacrifice, and who knows what else. He was arrested in December of 2018. Did you hear about it in the mainstream media? No. There are more photos of Oprah and John of God. This is John of God and Maria Donovich.
Oprah legitimized the notorious sex criminal Zhao Tashira, aka John of God, as a miraculous faith healer, one who could cure cancer, giving him international recognition. Zhao Tashira is now serving 19 years in prison for the rape of 4 women. He is facing additional cases related to several sex crimes, including keeping teenage women as sex slaves in underground mines, forcing them to have his children, and selling their babies internationally for tens of thousands of dollars before murdering the women after about 10 years of childbirth. Oprah runs her own leadership academy for girls in Africa, a $40 million school for disadvantaged girls.
Criticized Oprah for acting surprised by the Harvey Weinstein scandal. For years, Oprah was seen attending events with Weinstein, one of Hollywood's most powerful producers. However, when dozens of women accused him of sexual misconduct, Oprah distanced herself, Seal suggested that Oprah was likely aware of Weinstein's behavior long before it became public. Whether true or not, the optics of their past relationship have raised concerns. Oprah's connections to Weinstein, once a close associate, have sparked questions about her awareness and role in the broader Hollywood culture.
Back to the Golden Globes for a second. Oprah is now being criticized for her speech that night by a very unlikely star.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims of sexual assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution."
Please welcome Seal!
The 54-year-old who's appeared on Oprah's show captioned his post, "Oh, I forgot, that's right, you'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses. My bad." While Weinstein maintains his innocence, Seal hasn't commented further, and Oprah has not responded.
This moment is a really powerful time for everybody to get woke.
Fans have come to her defense, pointing out Winfrey is a sexual assault survivor. They also posted pics of Seal's ex, Heidi Klum, kissing Weinstein too.
How are you? I am...
A pilot who worked for Jeffrey Epstein made a shocking claim that Oprah Winfrey was allegedly one of the high-profile individuals who visited Epstein's private island. While no official evidence has confirmed this, the mere suggestion has raised concerns. Given Epstein's island's infamy for alleged criminal activities, any connection, real or rumored, immediately raises red flags. Oprah's potential involvement in this scandal has sparked significant public scrutiny, even without solid proof.
First guy that had them.
What names are on these flight logs?
I mean, they go anywhere from like Bill Clinton to, it goes all the way up the food chain.
Celebrities?
A lot of celebrities like Kevin Spacey, who we've since discovered is a twisted, sick individual. Now, Bill Gates, yes. The cover story on Bill Gates was that he met Epstein in 2011. The Evening Standard published an article on Jeffrey Epstein in 2001, and it said that Bill Gates and Epstein were doing business in the 90s. And Tom Hanks and Oprah...
What about Chris Tucker, the comedian? Because I said his name was on the flight logs, is that correct?
Chris Tucker, yeah, he was on the flight logs. Tucker, Spacey, and Clinton went on the same trip to South Africa.
You believe there was children involved with Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
Oprah's association with controversial figures is particularly concerning given her role in running multiple schools for young girls. She has long positioned herself as a champion for young women, funding institutions around the world. However, reports of sexual abuse and misconduct in some of these schools have cast a shadow over her philanthropic efforts. Allegations of mistreatment and abuse under her watch have raised serious questions. Given her strong stance against abuse, many believe Oprah should be more transparent about the situation in these schools to ensure accountability and protect the students she aims to support.
Oprah Winfrey has spoken for the first time about the arrest of a dormitory matron at her Leadership Academy for Girls near Johannesburg in South Africa.
This has been one of the most devastating, if not the most devastating experience of my life. But like all such experiences, there's always much to be gained, and I think there's a lot to be learned.
The 27-year-old matron was released on bail after being charged with the alleged abuse of 6 students, aged between 13 and 15, and one of 23. She emerged from the courthouse with a blanket over her head to find hordes of media waiting for her. Ms. Winfrey said that although rigorous checks were carried out on staff at the school, with hindsight, they clearly didn't go far enough.
I think that knowing what I know now, the screening process was inadequate, although I do know that for every person that is hired at the school, there is both a criminal and a civil background check. But I was not directly responsible or in charge, although the buck always stops with me, of hiring the dorm parents. But we are going to redefine what that position should mean and what the qualifications for that position should be.
Despite these claims, Oprah has firmly denied any involvement in criminal activities, insisting that the accusations are false and that she has nothing to hide. However, growing numbers of people are questioning her past connections. As more details emerge, public scrutiny of her associations continues to intensify, leaving many skeptical about her true role in these controversies.
Oprah shuts down sex trafficking arrest rumors. The media mogul takes to Twitter to respond to awful rumors stating she had been arrested. After finding out her name was trending on social media, she decided to address the rumors. Oprah tweets, "Just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true. Haven't been raided or arrested. Just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody." Conspiracy theories surfaced online claiming that Oprah had been arrested in connection with an alleged sex trafficking ring and that her house had been raided. Many fans and Oprah's famous friends are coming to her defense. A Wrinkle in Time director and filmmaker Ava DuVernay slams the disgusting rumor. She writes, "Trolls and bots began this disgusting rumor. Mean-spirited minds kept it going. Oprah has worked for decades on behalf of others, given hundreds of millions to individuals and causes in need, shared her own abuse as a child to help folks heal. Shame on all who participated in this."
Despite Oprah's denials, the number of allegations against her continues to grow. People are increasingly making connections between her and various controversial figures, fueling suspicions. As more claims surface, public scrutiny intensifies, and many are questioning her involvement in these issues, casting doubt on her previous assertions of innocence.
To say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good. Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good. And when I first said this years ago, people were like, "You're crazy," because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it. I mean, and nothing is more being a part of it than what we discussed earlier.
Jaguar Wright, known for exposing corruption in the music industry, has also made claims against Oprah. She has hinted that Oprah may have deeper ties to Hollywood's darker side than people realize. However, like many others who have spoken out, Wright has faced significant backlash and censorship, raising questions about the challenges of exposing such connections.
How dirty do you think Oprah is?
I think she's as dirty as what falls out of her in that toilet from that Zempic. They say you are what you eat. She full of diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Mm-hmm. What's up with TD Jakes? Where TD Jakes been? Because he was at them parties.
Yeah, I know. He's blessing that baby oil. I bet they did have to rub him down with that special blessed oil. All that, man, and you got to get on that. You don't want that snapping. You know what I'm saying? That somebody might fly. You know. You never seen him twerk when Tyler Perry laid hands on him and said he was giving him a couple $100,000 and he started twerking and he was twerking on the dais and the woman pushed the baby out. Pushed the baby in the church. His son got arrested for doing strange things in the park after dark with men. His daughter got a problem with babysitting and giving people their children back. And the man that she married likes touching the children that she forgets to return.
There is a long-standing belief that Oprah has undermined successful black celebrities, particularly those who have criticized Hollywood's elite. For example, Dave Chappelle has spoken about the pressures and manipulations in Hollywood, with some believing Oprah played a role in dismissing his concerns. Then there's Michael Jackson. Oprah famously conducted an interview promoting a controversial documentary about him, which accused Jackson of crimes he had already been proven innocent of in a court of law. These actions have led to criticism that Oprah has sometimes aligned with Hollywood's narrative, potentially at the expense of those who challenge.
About our brother Dave Chappelle and Oprah Winfrey. Yes, Oprah. Her buddy's name is K.O. King amongst Black society. Intelligent Black society it is. Beloved, Oprah has had a long history of undermining Black people in general, but Black men specifically. We saw the betrayal of her stabbing Michael Jackson in the back by interviewing his libelous accusers a decade after his death. We understand that he was exonerated. There was no conviction, obviously, during his state trial. Even the feds was looking into him to investigate and find something. Over many years, they couldn't find anything. So we understand the League of Mammies. We understand when Black-looking people work on behalf of white supremacy. That's one qualification to be a part of the League of Mammies. And the other part is to undermine Black people, mock Black people at the same time. And that's exactly what Oprah has done.
Comedian and actress Monique has openly criticized Oprah for years, accusing her of betrayal. Monique claims Oprah allowed her abusers on her talk show while branding herself as an advocate against abuse. This ongoing feud has made headlines, and while Oprah has largely remained silent on the matter, it raises serious questions about her integrity and commitment to the causes she publicly supports.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are. Where Oprah Winfrey and I have a problem is Oprah Winfrey called us up and she said my brother wanted to come on the show and talk about him molesting me, and he wanted to tell other parents how to look out for molesters. My brother Gerald is a charmer. So my mind thought was, because she said, do you want to come on? I said, I don't want nothing to do with that cat. I said, nigga, I know it's up to a scam, but people can change. And who am I to say he hasn't changed? It might really be different. So I don't want to get in the way of that. I just don't want nothing to do with it.
Kyle Marissa Roth, a TikTok influencer, gained attention for calling out Oprah's involvement in misleading documentaries about Michael Jackson. Shortly after her expose, Roth was found dead, while no direct link has been established between her death and her comments about Oprah. The timing has sparked widespread speculation, fueling conspiracy theories about potential connections between her passing and the controversy.
Because my main account is banned where all of my Diddy blind items from this month are, I'm just going to do all the March 2024 Diddy blind items so we can see the lead up to this. Starting off March 1st, and this is Little Rod, the Rodney Jones, Sean Diddy Combs. This is the male victim that came forward. It's pretty easy to tell that whoever wrote the recent lawsuit against the wannabe rapper / producer reads this website on a pretty regular basis. They even use some of the same clues in their blind items. And I said before and I'm saying again, no, that's because the blind item has been recording crimes that have been reported to them instead of the police for the past fucking 20 years. And they just corroborate the actual little crimes that, 3 homes got raided for today because of. Okay, this next one's also from March 1st. They call Diddy Mr. Freakoff. Mr. Freakoff isn't the only one who asked for straight men to be delivered to his hotel room when he is in London. Just ask the Unlocked blogger, and that's Jason Lee, and the weather boxer, Floyd Mayweather. This British rapper, and that's Giggs, and the socialite with the star in his name target dealers who want the extra cash, who are sure to be discreet because they have girlfriends. This is why the powerful rapper, and that's 50, is always mocking them, and why they're too afraid to say anything back. He's seen the videos.
Hip-hop mogul Suge Knight made a shocking claim, alleging that Oprah was a visitor to Jeffrey Epstein's private island. He also suggested that Epstein did not commit suicide, but was murdered. While Knight's credibility has often been questioned due to his legal troubles, his comments have added fuel to the ongoing speculation surrounding Epstein's case. These statements have reignited public interest in the details of Epstein's life and death, as well as Oprah's potential involvement, further intensifying the controversy and conspiracy theories about the powerful figures connected to him.
I want to tell you this. I was in the same tier, the same cell that Epstein was on. And Suge, there's no way in hell that that guy could have committed suicide on that tier. I was in there for 7 months. There's no way.
And coming from you, I know you didn't know the truth. And I personally didn't think he was going to commit suicide. But the thing is, he had Oprah Winfrey to everybody on that island. You know, anybody with a weird fetish, and that's what underage kids on that island. And everybody knew it. So it's not like it's a situation where all of a sudden, maybe, there's been a talk. And you know as well as I know, like you being on the same tier as him, he probably was going to tell it all. Himself, you know?
No doubt. No doubt in my mind at all.
They made sure he did.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way he could have done it. You know, first of all, they're watching all the time. There's cameras, and just so happens that one particular time there's no cameras and no one monitoring that. I had eyes on me 24/7 when I was there. So, I mean, I knew it was impossible.
Always.
Yeah.
You have one time to yourself.
Nothing
You
at all.
always watch yourself.
So
always.
At the end of the day, Oprah Winfrey remains one of the most powerful figures in media. However, with power comes scrutiny. From her past friendships with controversial figures to growing allegations of deeper involvement in Hollywood's hidden world, the accusations against Oprah continue to mount. So what's the truth? Is Oprah merely a victim of guilt by association, or is there more to her story than meets the eye? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates as new information continues to surface. We'll keep you posted as this story unfolds. Until next time.